Hello and welcome back to Factorio. So, there are a couple of things I want to do in this episode before we get anywhere close to going back to blue science. I think that we should do some optimizations. I think that we've got everything going. Our science is actually going really well. If we have a look at, well, that's not the right one, obviously. It's been a week since last fight. If we have a look at our science, we're probably going to be able to research for a little bit, although there are some grey sciences. We're going to be able to research at least up to there, assuming nothing else unlocks. So, we're okay on science right now. What I think that we should do is we should do some optimizations on how some things are made. Now, let's start all the way... Right, let's start all the way down here, all the way. So, let's have a look at what we have going down in our iron display here. So apparently there is a way of getting this to be all optimized and nice. Apparently this is not the way. Just go for a really fast one. Who knew? But what I did wrong here, which was pointed out to me, is I've done this the wrong way round. Now, do I mean I put coal in the center and that's the wrong way round? No. Apparently one coal can feed multiple ones of these lines. But one iron can only feed one line. So you getting what I'm meaning? I think that's what the comment said. So apparently it might be better to have our coal being the one on the outside. Actually, there's not really a lot we can optimize there right now. If we're not going to increase the amount we have there, then we shouldn't do that. I take back, we're not going to do that this time. What we're going to do is we're going to get some more iron production. I think that's a better way of starting this one. I think once we have more need for more lanes, then we should optimize that. Anyway, let's head up here, and we can probably get this going. So what we want to do is we want to get this so that we basically have it all tiled up. And what we also probably want to do is we want to do the same, apparently, down here, we want to do the same thing. It'd be nice if we can move the map like that, but we can't. Okay. Yeah. So down here, we should do... We're kind of trapped in the trees. Yeah. Down here, I reckon we should do the same thing. We should get all of that iron kind of ready to be mined and get that feeding this steel. As apparently, one line of iron production will feed one line of steel production. So what we should do is we should just, in theory, have them alternating. So we have, so we currently have all the steel going down this way, right? So we should just have the iron going up this way, and then have the steel, and then have it feeding in this way. So just have it feeding in, like that. And I think that would look a lot better. And it means that we don't have to have whatever this path is through, and we don't have to split up our iron production between two different paths. That's also pretty cool. Right, first things first though, if we're going to do some more mining, we need more electric mining drills. How many do we need for one line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we probably need 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 there. So let's say 5, 6 more. Then, let's say 18, 20, let's say 25. It's an easy estimate. We'll go for 25. And we need electric mining drills, which I've completely forgotten where they are. Don't worry, I'll find them eventually. Maybe. They're in crafting, aren't they? Yeah, electric mining drills. We can make one currently. Well, I guess we need to grab some iron, don't we? What's it? E to grab, isn't it? Oh, it's F to grab. That's it. There we go. Grab a whole bunch of that. So it's just iron and copper it needs. So we can definitely grab all the iron and copper we need. Right. So now we can just build some more of those. We only have enough for 11. Wow. Okay, so we still need 14 more. So let's grab a whole bunch of copper. Hope it's copper that we're missing, because that's the one I'm grabbing. And then we'll head over here and we'll do the same with the iron. Given that we're getting a lot of iron production, I'm fine with using up a lot of our iron that we have stockpiled ready here. We're also going to be way over on our research speed anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's another 10, 21. Reckon we need another 4, is that right? It must be iron we're missing. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how that looks. We probably don't need that, but that's fine. Also, I thought of a good solution to what we've got going on right here. So, you see, our problem here is that we have nowhere to place our electricity, right? I thought of an ingenious solution. You might like this one. So, get rid of that. We get rid of that. We then place our line in here, right? Right? So far, you're like, this isn't very impressive. But wait, it gets better. I do actually need underground belts. It'd be nice if you could boost something up on production line. Anyway, we'll put these down. But basically, my plan is we're gonna use underground belts, and that will allow us to put our electricity poles in the middle of our transport belts. And the reason why that's good is that means that we no longer have to have our electricity poles taking up a line of their own. Seems like a good plan to me. Doesn't seem like there's any downside, so we'll see how it goes. Right, let's get these going. Do we want one here? Oh. Definitely research. Probably don't... Well, we could turn this one around, I suppose. Have it going in there. There's still some resources. I might as well grab it. Right, so they'll all head into that one. What we'll do is we'll do it like this on the other side. Which is fine. We are going to have to get rid of our electricity, which is also fine. There we go. Get this going. Get rid of that one. Get this going. And then get this going. Get rid of all the trees as well. They're in the way here. They're all on our iron. It's no good at all. Right, get them all out of the way. All out of the way. Come on. Right. We'll get this going eventually. Oh, I don't want to mine the iron. I just want to get rid of the trees. Thank you. Keep getting rid of the trees. Right. Far too many trees. I don't know who put them here. Right. Get rid of that one. Get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. There we go. That's much better. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. There we go. So then we want this one line, and we just want to go in here. I may have overestimated the amount of things we need, I think. But we'll see. Then we have our last line. It doesn't really matter where it is. Oh, I didn't overestimate. I underestimated. By a few, actually. Okay. We could probably grab that one, actually. That one's a little bit... not very good. And then, like, one more. That one doesn't seem like it's optimal either. There we go. That's pretty much tiled it all, right? So then, what we want to do is we want to grab some transport belts from up here. Should be some. Yeah, this is all transport belts, right? Yeah. So we'll grab it all, in fact. There we go. Does mean we're going to be a little bit lower on our science production, but that's absolutely fine. We're not worried about that in the slightest. Right, with our 100 transport belts, let's start go. Oh, but we do need to also set up this. So, let's get rid of our electricity currently. So the ones down there are fine. They're absolutely fine. Yeah, they will work as they should. Let's maybe put in our belt, then work it out. So all of that side is going to be fine. Okay, this side needs some electricity. So let's just make a break here. Okay? Let's make the break like that. Here's the problem. Okay, we'll work it out. We can do this. So the problem is that we need 2 undergrounds to make this work. But we don't have 2 undergrounds. We have 1 underground. Like as in we need another gap in here. So what we probably need to do is can this output onto... That's an important question, actually. Can it output onto one of those? So if it can, then our problem is solved. We can do a little test here. A little experiment. So if I do that to here, then I place one of those right there, do we get output? We do not get output. That is very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Might be the end of that plan, in fact. Pretty much downer in terms of that plan. Okay, oh. They don't have electricity to work. Pretty much, you know, the problem with that plan. Let's try it with one that we have electricity for already, okay? So if I did this to here, we still do get ore. That works. Fantastic. That is actually fantastic. Right, so we'll go down here. So what that means is that that gives us the extra gap we need. So if I do something like this, and I go right there, that will then allow me to put in one electricity pole. You see? See where the plan goes here? But it still works. Now I do the same up here. So we'll go from this one, like that. I'll go in here. Perfect. Stick in our electricity pole. Still seems to be working. Nice. We need a few more underground things, but I think we can do it. Need iron plate for that. Well, luckily I know where there's a large amount of iron plate production going on. Over here. So grab all of that. Right. So, let's get ourselves some underground belts. Let's build that many, maybe. I'll probably do. So, now we want to do the same on this one. So we'll just get our way in. Go underground. Then go, hey, I want to put one of those here. Right, then we'll do the same on this one. So we'll get a little gap in. We'll go, hey, I want to put in my underground. And then we'll put in our electricity pole here. I should probably move that over here and then we can just use our hotkeys. On this one, we probably don't need to do that. We can probably be a little bit smarter. And we can just put that in there. There we go. Nice, a lot of production going. So that is all leading in to that side of this. We could potentially... You know what, we're going to get rid of that, because what I think what we want to do is we want to do this. Yeah, I think this is the ideal way of doing it. Okay. So if I do... okay, definitely night vision. Seems like a good idea. If I do that, that seems pretty ideal overall for us. So we're putting everything out onto the left-hand side. That means it only goes on the left-hand side. Is that what we want? No, we want it going on the left and the right-hand side. Never mind. Why do I have it set up like this? So, yeah, that only goes out on the left-hand... Did I do this for a reason, or is this just stupid? Let's have a look here. It's a long way away. I did not do this for a reason. In fact, it's a recent thing that I have done. Okay. Well, that's not ideal then. Let's see what we can do to fix that. Oh, what I did was I changed where this one was coming from. Alright, yeah. So I actually do need some going on the other side. So what I could do to make that work is I could do this. Get rid of this one here. Get rid of this one here. Right. What I can do is I can do this, right? So then it goes on that side. Twist it round. Get rid of some of the trees so we can actually see the brilliance. There we go. So now that will be on the correct side. Right? So if they land in here... Well, that's obviously not going to work. But if they land in here, they're going to be on the right-hand side, then it twirls around to be the correct side. We can optimize that space just a little bit here. Can't we? There we go. Optimize the space a little bit. Make it look a little bit better. Right, then we're going to go along with it. Oh, well, we should start doing our the way that we're replacing everything before. So this one, because that one already has power, we're going to place this one in here. I guess all of those going. We'll start here and we'll go like down this far. That's fine. Here is our first underground bit, so we'll go from that one to that one. Okay, put in our last bit there. Use this one, stick it in there. That gets 4 doing. Okay. Down to this one. Then we'll... Oh, I moved that into something else. Okay, then we'll go from here to here. Okay. Stick one in. That's not going to work. That's just straight up not going to work. Wait, did I do the same thing up here? I think I might have. Okay, so that goes in... Nah, that can't work. That has to go here for it to work. Yeah, that's how it has to work. Okay. So now we can stick that in there. Okay. Yeah, we'll do portable solar panel, whatever. So then this one goes 1 step, 2 step. No, that doesn't work. Here, we're going to have to do it like that. Okay. That's fine. We can stick that in there. It's just getting the right angles, okay? We're almost there. These have electricity, okay. So... Yeah. That's not going to work so well. Let's maybe do this earlier than we need to. So in here. Yeah, in here. To here. Okay, stick that in there. That works pretty well. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. And then I stick this one in like that. Perfection. Okay. Okay. That's not quite how I wanted this to go, actually. I wanted this one to curl round. Why is that not curling to the... That's what I wanted, yeah. Oh, and then it does that. That's a really weird look. Anyway, let's stick that in there. That's fine. So that'll now get us a lot of ore. So we're going to do the same over here. And if we have too much ore for what we're doing here, what we'll do is we will, we'll put in faster belts and that sort of thing. So here we actually don't need to do anything tricky. We can just do that. Just go, hey, going down in a straight line. That is dumb. What I just did there. Went one too far and overrid something. There we go. So that's what we're after. And the reason we're after it like this, although it's going to put some on the left-hand side, which isn't ideal. Not quite what I was wanting. But what this will do is it will get us a fairly even split on right to left, right? Means that this one's probably not going to produce very much right now. That's fine. Is that producing in the other direction to everything else? Oh, because if it produced that direction, it'd be stupid. Right. But now what it's going to do is when we come down here, we're going to get a fairly solid and uniform amount of ore going in. And then when we get down here, it should split up fairly nicely. It's not quite perfect, but it's fairly nicely. And then we get a lot of iron plate, and then we get up here and, you know, it's almost there. It's fairly cool. I do like seeing the almost completely straight lines down here. In fact, they are fairly straight. That is really quite nice. Yeah. Oh, these aren't even connected via the electricity. Okay. Yeah, maybe connecting them to the grid's useful. Yeah, sure, we'll get lasers. Okay, so now this is going in as well. They're probably not going to be used, because it's probably going to use from there and there. But for right now, that's looking pretty good. I like it. I think we have done a good job on the optimization. I think this overall will get us the most iron that we can, get us the most plate that we can. At least for our current setup here. Yeah. I think this is going to work out. We're getting enough that we're almost backing up at the end here. That's good. That's good. What we probably want to do is if we want this to be scaled up, I mean, we could just put in another line. That would be fine. Doesn't really matter too much, actually. Yeah, whatever. We can put in another line if we need to. We're not going to do that down there. We probably have enough iron production to last us for a lifetime. I would improve our copper production, but look at this. We're producing copper at a rate where we physically cannot make plates quick enough. We're down here in terms of plates. We just don't use copper plates that much. Like, we use them for wires, which is good. Our plastic stopped again, I noticed. That's not ideal. Our electricity, we're actually a little bit on the edge. So I was given a good electricity diagram, and I think that might be our plan for next time. Now we've got our iron pretty much sorted forever. Like, our iron's pretty good. But yeah, I think we may go and have a look at our electricity, because apparently this setup is just wrong in so many ways. Like, for offshore pumps, I think it's one can do something like 40 boilers or something like that, maybe 20 boilers. I'll get the exact numbers when we do that next time, but yeah. So currently I have 3 boilers to 3 pumps, which is just, that's not right. It's just wrong. Anyway, we'll sort that out. Also, apparently my plan of just dumping stuff into the lake appears to have not worked, because this is all stopped, because these have all built up. I guess that means we need to put our heavy oil into barrels, and then we can do something with it. What is this? What's this? What's this on the map? What's this bit up here? No, not there. What's this? That looks pretty dangerous to me. That looks like thou shall not go to this area, as they will kill us. We'll see how it goes, though. So I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.